Welcome to the November edition of Mayor's Corner with Romulus Mayor Leroy Burcroft. Today's in-studio guest is Wayne County Treasurer Eric Sabri. Welcome to Romulus, Treasurer Sabri. Some exciting things coming up
Thank you.
around our county. We see some kiosks out here and there. Tell us a little bit about your kiosk program and what's going on there.
Yes, we started a program implemented in August where we have the kiosks set up, these payment centers set up in Rite Aid, mostly Rite Aid drugstores, where people can make their payments rather than coming down to 400 Monroe and Greektown downtown. So right now we have 21 locations, and we have one outside of Detroit in Taylor and in Dearborn, and we're expanding. By end of November, we should have 14 more, including in Romulus, Westland, Garden City, and Woodhaven. So it's really working well. We've had 4,000 people use these kiosks since August.
Wow.
And over 1,800 of them have paid their taxes on the kiosks. So it's saving parking, gas, travel time, and, of course, the time you wait in line when you come down to our office. So it's really helping out. It's a big deal.
Go ahead, Mayor. You
Sure. You know, one thing I wanted to mention is that, I first got an opportunity to meet the Wayne County Treasurer. I actually came to Romulus. First time ever in my lifetime I got a chance to meet a county treasurer when he was kind of just really making the rounds, getting to know the communities, the 43 communities in Wayne County. He then came back and got a chance to meet him. He was at our Pumpkin Fest, Dennis.
Right.
He came to the Pumpkin Fest. We had a pancake breakfast
Yeah,
with the
came
Boy
to the pancake
Scouts.
breakfast,
And
yes,
so we were
yeah,
just
yeah.
kind of chatting over the pancake breakfast about things that were going on. He was telling me about the kiosk program, and what struck me is that, and I was excited about it, so we've got to let our residents know about this because one of the things that our team has been passionate about is customer service.
Yes.
So here we now have a service where residents can kind of stay in outer Wayne County and be able to go to what kind of looks like a walk-up ATM and basically do business with Wayne County without having to leave our community. So when I heard about that, I was like, wow, we've got to hear more about this. We had some discussion, Dennis, about this show and how we can help them get the word out. So we kind of expedited getting our treasurer here today and wanted to make sure we start to get the message out so our residents know how they can be better served by Wayne County and not have to go all the way downtown and have the convenience and the customer service and the value of their own time. So when that came about, I said, let's get them in here, let's talk to them, because this is exactly what we're trying to do with the community.
Well, one of the things people need to know, you can pay your taxes online already.
Correct.
And you can also pay by phone. But a lot of people want to get a receipt in their hands, and a lot of people want to pay with cash. Well, the kiosk will take cash, checks, or credit cards. So that makes it easy. It makes it convenient.
A lot of options.
A lot of options.
Yep.
So you can pay by phone, and sometimes people want a receipt in their hand.
Sure. And what I understand is that, we're looking to have one in Romulus eventually,
we are.
so we'll have one actually right here in our community. Those details will come.
Yes.
We'll have information available on the website as far as where all the locations are, and they're going to continue to add these throughout Wayne County.
Right.
So.
You can check our website for the locations, treasurer.waynecounty.com. It's treasurer.waynecounty.com is the website. You can check
Now, I notice on here something you have on your brochure. We can also, pay our DTE bill.
Yes, DTE originally was the first company, first agency that went with the kiosk.
Okay.
And what we did, we contacted the company that makes the kiosk, and we wanted to join in with DTE. So we were able to join in with them and cut our costs because DTE had already
Kind of pioneered it. Right.
They were there in the ground, the development of the kiosk program. So we joined in, and they cut their costs as well. So it's a win-win for us.
So pay the county, pay your energy bill, all without leaving the community.
Right.
That's great.
Yeah.
Now, I see our nearest one is 5811 Telegraph Road in Taylor.
That's the nearest one so far.
That's the Rite Aid, so anybody
Yeah.
in Romulus can go there if they need to. And I believe we had another one in Dearborn,
Yeah,
right?
one in
Yeah,
Dearborn,
on Schaefer Road
Schaefer
in
Road in
Dearborn.
Dearborn.
That's the next closest one.
Near
so.
Ford Road, yeah.
And where I guess he's looking now is kind of on the north boundary of Romulus and Wayne, so hopefully we'll get one in there shortly.
Yes.
But again, keeping it close to home, another convenient service, and I think it's really worthwhile to get out to our residents to let them know that, especially with the winter months.
Right.
Yeah, that's right.
I think this is, I think this kind of scratches the surface on technology and things that we're doing out there. Secretary of State has made it a little bit easier to get a license plate and renew driver's license and things like that. Is there any more new technology on the horizon for
the treasurer's office?
Well, for the treasurer's office, or just for county government that
County
can
government.
help out the people?
One of the things I know that we're doing is trying to make it easy for people to access the internet and the website. Make the website
Seems
more
like everybody uses the
user friendly.
Right.
Our website needs a lot of work. We're working on it, and the county has improved its website. We want to make it easy for people to get information. That's the key, because using the phone, it's very difficult sometimes getting through. When people always go to the website now first, they always go there first. They want to know what's going on in the community, what are the services we have, what do things cost, and they just want to know information, and that's the way to do it. I think the website development is probably the biggest thing that we're doing, and it's going on throughout the county.
So you brought a little yellow bag with you.
Yeah, I brought a yellow bag with me. This yellow bag is something that people don't want to see on their door or on their property, but it's important for me to explain it, because this means that your property, and we're putting these yellow bags out now. They just started doing them last week throughout the county. This means your property will be subject to foreclosure next year, if in fact you don't get into a payment plan or pay the delinquent taxes. That's for the 2014 taxes. And right now we're having an auction that's going on for 2013 and prior taxes. So the reason I wanted to bring this with me is so that people would not get confused. Because we're having an auction right now, sometimes we're doing the notices during the auction period. So people will see the notice, they think, oh, my property's in the auction. But it's really to let you know it's coming next year.
So we don't want them to panic.
We don't want anybody to panic.
If they see the yellow bag, that's for next year. Now,
come into the office, get into a payment plan, find out what you owe, and save your property.
And I think that's a key point that even it's been a lesson here at City Hall, where work with your local government. Right. We don't want to take property. We don't want to foreclose. We'll work with people on payment plans. Talk to the county. If you have issues, tell them what's going on. Sit down with them. Here at the city, if you have issues, we work with people on water bills, on their taxes. We want to try to be compassionate. We want to make sure that we help people stay in their homes, but you got to talk to us. You got to come and see us. And so when you see that yellow bag, that should be a prompt that you're maybe not in the auction this year, but you better come talk to somebody, and let's try to work something out. So I think the spirit of cooperation is what's huge in government, and we want to help our residents. So
that's one of the reasons that I'm making the rounds to the communities. We want to make sure people know that there's help available. We cut foreclosures 46% from last year. This year we cut it down 46%.
Yeah.
And we have over 32,000 people in payment plans. That's a lot. So we want to make sure that not only get into payment plans, but they're able to stay in there.
So you do work with residents.
We work with residents.
That's awesome.
Yes, indeed.
Now, Mayor, what is the procedure? Somebody that doesn't pay their property taxes by, September 30th?
Yeah, really September, and go to our treasurer's office. Call if it's our taxes, that would be our Romulus City Treasurer, Stacy Page. If it's a water bill, call the water department. Call the mayor's office. Let us know. We'll direct you. We'll try to work with people. So that's really the key. Just talk to us. We are really here to help. You kind of hear the old joke that we're from government. We're here to help you, but we really are.
Yeah.
We don't want to have problems with people's. We don't want to turn off water. We don't want to put people out of their homes. We want to make it convenient. But if we don't know, we have to follow the law. So please work with us.
I think it probably makes the people in the city treasurer's office a little bit better when they have to say to a resident, you didn't get in here on time, it's gone to the county, but now they've got an extra little step to go, call you, say, I want to pay it right now. Okay, we've got a kiosk in Taylor or whatever you're near. You can run down there and pay it without, is there any penalty once it goes to you?
Well, what happens is the city collects the current taxes, and at March 1st, they turn over the delinquent tax rolls to the Wayne County Treasurer.
Right.
So if you get it paid before March 1st, you're going to pay some penalty, but you won't get that huge jump in interest and penalty that if it comes over to our office.
Okay.
So that's
And
the
we
key.
do have these posted around City Hall, at the treasurer's office as well, too, with those current locations. And as Wayne County adds locations with
Yes.
kiosks, we'll help get that
Yeah,
message
good.
out for you.
I appreciate it.
Thank you. Our guest today has been Wayne County Treasurer Eric Sabri, and thank you for coming in, Mr. Treasurer. We would love to have you back anytime when you come in with some of these new
Thanks,
programs.
Dennis.
We do
Appreciate it.
appreciate
Thanks for having me on the
and,
program,
Thank
Mr.
you.
Mayor.
Thank you
Enjoyed
very
it.
much.
Thanks a lot.
and of course, join us next month for another edition of Mayor's Corner.
Thank you.
All right.